guys, welcome to my Christmas clean with me. I actually just got done cleaning my entire first floor of my house, so I'm gonna be showing you the before, and this is an extreme disaster clean with me because it is a very messy house. We were just gone all weekend, and before we left, I did not clean or anything, so it's exactly what my house looks like, and it is now all done. I feel so much better now that it's picked up and clean and everything is where it's supposed to be. Riker is actually not here today, which is why I decided to film my clean with me. You can probably hear Presley in the background. And Derek is here as well, but I'm taking credit for all the cleaning because I wanted to do it myself, because I wanted to obviously record it for you guys to give you motivation and inspiration to go out there and clean your house, because during the holidays, our homes can get very messy and dirty, especially if you're a mom and you have little children. I understand how it can be sometimes. So wherever you're at, for whatever reason you're watching this video, I hope you enjoy it, and let's clean.
It's Christmas time!
Alright, what do you guys think of our Christmas intro? I thought it turned out so cute, and I just love the idea of making one every year so we can see what the family and what the kids look like every year. Anyways, let's get started. I am doing a downstairs cleaning today, and I'm not even going upstairs because it's a mess too. This is an entire mess. Like, my house is just crazy. Honestly, I wanted to do an entire clean with me of my whole house, but this downstairs is enough for one video. My video actually started out as an hour long, and I've edited it down to 15 minutes or so, so definitely had to take a lot out and just show you guys the highlights. But I started here in my living room. This got the messiest. I normally don't allow the kids to take the cushions off the couches, but when Derek's home, I tell them that they can ask Derek, and if he agrees to clean it up at the end, then I'm fine with it. But obviously I ended up cleaning it up this day because we were actually gone for a few days, and I told Derek that I would do it for the video, of course, and it's just satisfying. I mean, I really do like making the couch look nice. This is a stain remover that I like using. We kind of made a mistake. I wish we would have got a leather couch, but we got this fabric one, and it just gets messy, especially with the kids. So I use this on it to get some of the stains out, and it's pet friendly and safe for the kids to be around. So anyways, I'm just getting out those little fingerprints, the food spots. I try not to let the kids eat in the living room, but it obviously happens sometimes. Even I eat in there sometimes. You can probably tell that I am just freestyling this voiceover. Sometimes I'll write out like talking points, but I'm just watching it with you guys and talking you through what I do and just certain products I like to use. So I'm moving on to the front half of my living room. The fireplace, and what you'll see here in a second, the little shelving, built-in shelving, which I love having in my house, is just kind of a disaster. The kids play with all of our little trinkets and things like that, so it just needs picking up every once in a while. My tables get dirty. You can imagine how dirty my tables would get if my couch is covered in food. So I'm actually making my own cleaner. I like doing this because it's toxic free. I'm using Thieves, if you've heard of it. I forgot the name of the company that it comes from, but I got it on Amazon. I just do about a capful, and then I fill the rest up of my glass bottle with water, and then it gets the job done pretty well. Alright, here is the built-in shelving that I was talking about. I wanted add more to this. I want to make it more fancy, more pretty, but I'm just kind of working with what I got. So I dusted all of that off because it was super dusty. I don't think I've ever cleaned that area. And so obviously vacuuming is the last thing I do in any room, especially after wiping down dust, and if I clean the ceiling fan especially, I vacuum at the very end. It seems fitting, don't you think? After that, I went to open up the windows. It was such a beautiful day out, and whenever I'm cleaning, I like to get some fresh air going through the house, and it just makes me feel so much better. The living room's all done. I created a checklist before I started cleaning. I like to mark things off as I go. It's kind of like a motivation thing for me. Keeps me on track so I remember what I want to get done and how much I have left to do. So I'm moving on to the kitchen. I'm unloading the dishwasher. I usually do that first thing when I wake up in the morning, but that did not happen today, so I'm doing it now real quick to just get my sink cleaned. I feel so put together when my sink is clean, even if nothing is done in my house. That's a priority for me. Presley came to help. She loves doing the dishes with me. I always let her take out the silverware and hand it to me and shut the dishwasher. She loves doing that. She's a pretty good helper, I will say. Riker is too, but he's not here today, so I've just got Sissy here to help, and she's the cutest little helper. Alright, now that the dishes are pretty much unloaded and I'm putting them away, I'm going to reload the dishwasher, but I'm also going to start cleaning off my cabinets. I am having Derek film this right now. I just am doing so much at one time. It would be really hard for me to position the camera and move it around as I went, so I asked Derek to come and film a little bit today so that I could show you everything that I do, my entire method, and just give you that motivation to get your house clean, because you can multitask when you're cleaning. I always say if any task takes less than 1 minute, then just go ahead and do it. I don't remember who said that or where I learned that from, but if you're walking past something that's dirty or something that needs to be picked up, if it takes less than 60 seconds to do, then just go ahead and do it. So now I'm getting my essential oils in. I love doing this when I clean too, along with the fresh air. When my house smells good, I feel good and I feel motivated. I have tons of Christmas scents, so I'm putting in this Christmas wreath scent. It smelled so good, and I love essential oils. Oh, the cap fell in. Alright, I'm finishing up over here on this side of the kitchen. Now that it's cleaned off, I'll just keep moving my way around the kitchen, one thing at a time, one step at a time. My sink gets so dirty. I don't know what it is. It gets so dirty, so spotty. I don't know if my cleaner, I need something like for the stainless steel, but I'm constantly having to wipe down the stainless steel because it gets so spotty. I do a ton of cooking at home. We hardly ever go out, especially for like lunch and breakfast, and we'll obviously go out for the occasional dinner. But my microwave and my oven and stove are used a lot, so I clean this after every meal because it just gets so dirty. Especially down here when you have toddlers, their little fingerprints will be on anything and everything. It gets most dirty down here, not even where I'm doing the cooking, just because their little hands are always reaching for it. Same goes for the fridge. They're always trying to open the fridge or helping me getting food, whatever. So it gets pretty dirty down there. So you'll see me scrubbing that a little more than I did up top. Alright, moving on to my island. This is where things get the most cluttered. We put our papers, our pens, our bills, our list, anything and everything that we bring down or use throughout the day ends up on this island. So keeping this picked up is essential for us because we use it so often, and it just needs to be organized so that we know where things are and it's cleaned, because we sit here at the bar a lot too, especially when I'm doing work. Never clean these bar stools. I got these from Amazon about a month ago. They were $50 for both of them, so definitely a steal, and there again was a ton of food from the little toddler fingers climbing on them. Once I started cleaning down there though, I noticed a spot on my cabinets, and so I started just going around the whole kitchen and cleaning all the cabinets. I feel like once I get started on a little task and looking for the little tiny things, I just can't stop. So I got those all cleaned up, and now I'm moving on to our little breakfast nook. We actually don't have a dining room table yet, so this is where we eat all the time. It gets really messy, and it just needed to be decluttered because I had all of our travel bags on there, and it needed a good scrub from all the food. So this little area that I'm going to be picking up and cleaning up now is our dining room, but I've been using it as a homeschool room for Riker and Presley. So I have all these little bins with Riker's school stuff and crafts, and I'm just picking it up, cleaning up the desk and the walls a little bit. It doesn't get too messy because we're only over here 30 minutes to an hour a day doing stuff. But it does need to be picked up every so often because sometimes I will find little crayon marks on the walls. And this is the entryway. Again, just needs a little bit of a pickup. Things get moved a lot, and our shoes and stuff are always out. So we have a bathroom on our first floor, so this is actually the spot where Derek gets ready for work in the mornings too. He leaves really early, so he'll just come downstairs so he doesn't wake everybody up to get ready for work. So I'm cleaning the toilet. I use this little wand thing to clean our toilets, and it is the best purchase of my life. Like, I don't even know how anybody cleans their toilet without one of these. So I'm just cleaning up our toilet. Hope that doesn't gross you out too much. I clean it often, so it's really not that bad. But after that, I'm going to be wiping down the sink and just picking up Derek's stuff. I'll feed Bella, and then I'm going to be moving on to our laundry room. So I'm just starting a load of laundry. I switched it over to the dryer. Laundry is a never-ending chore for me in our house. I'm sure it is for anybody that lives with more than just one person. But especially with like the towels and blankets, I wash a lot. Especially during 2020, I don't think you can wash anything too often this year. So doing laundry every single day, multiple times a day, is essential for our house. Like I mentioned earlier, vacuuming is the last thing that I do after I clean a room because I just want to get all those crumbs and dust and stuff that fell on the floor while I was cleaning. So I'm vacuuming the kitchen, dining room, entryway, and even the laundry room. And then I'm going to start mopping. Mopping's not my favorite chore. I use a steam mop, and it works really well. I only use water. Occasionally I'll use essential oils, but I haven't on this wood floor yet because I don't want to damage it. So the steam really gets it clean and sanitizes. The only thing that's kind of tricky is having to use the cord and just replugging that in. So it's not too bad, but I do like a freshly mopped floor. So mopping was my last task. I am all done cleaning my bottom level of my house. I hope this was motivating for you to go and clean at least one level, one room of your house. It doesn't matter. Just do something today that'll make you feel better tomorrow. and especially during 2020, we want to keep our houses picked up and through the holidays. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you guys on Sunday.